Hi girls, good morning everyone. I hope you all are well. You know that due to lockdown, we are not able to communicate with you. So by this way, online class, we are going to communicate with you as per the instructions from the head office. Okay, let it be. Today, we are going to learn a new topic that is transaction and concurrency control. And I know that you are new to this topic because till now we are discussed about the different kinds of topics which are there in your RDBMS. Unable to plus, okay, okay, that's no problem. Okay, so the topic which are going, the fresh topic we are going to start, and the main core of the subject is called as your transaction and concurrency control. And today we are going to learn about the two subtopics, that is first what is transaction and the next one is what are asset properties. Okay, before starting uh, before starting the session, I want to be clear in some basic knowledge about your previous topics. And you know that DBMS, okay, that is you nothing. Okay, I can say that are DBMS. So whatever the topics, what till know what are the topics you learn. Okay, I will tell here models, and different kinds of in that different kinds of entities, relationships, and the normalization and the query language and the different kinds of data models. Okay, if you observe all these things, these all are come under with the designing section of your RDBMS, or simply I can say that the DBMS. So I can say that the DBMS is divided into two kind of modules. First one is designing and the second one is maintenance. If you go back to your previous topics, there is no topic I was mentioned that the maintenance. Okay, because there is a one person who are going to give the maintenance, that is purely transaction and the concurrency control. So this is having the capability to give the maintenance to your database. So what kind of maintenance, in what way, so that all the topics which are going to include over here. And if you come to your and some kind of terminology we have to adapt to transaction and concurrency controls. Let me say the basic terminology about the transactions and concurrency control. Okay, let before starting actually transaction. Okay, right. So what is mean by transaction? Transaction is can be pronounced in different ways in different kinds of subjects. Already you know, but you don't know that we are calling that one as a transaction. Okay, let it be. If you're going to the programming language sections, we can use to call programs. If you coming to the subject called as operating system, we used to call as in a process or job. So in the same way here we are calling each and every instruction, or each and every activity, whatever activity you are performing on the database, each and every activity you are performing on the database, that is calling as a transaction. Whatever the activity you are performing on the database, that is called as the transaction. Okay, what kind of transactions? It may be a day-to-day transactions, it may be years of transactions. So actually we will consider each and every transaction. So you already aware of all these day-to-day database and data warehouse, all those things. So how it is going to work with in kind of transaction. So before starting all this, I want to ask a doubt that suppose if I am considering a job, there is a job called as a J1. Okay, in this job there are a lot of instructions are going to execute. Suppose instruction I1, instruction I2, like that. How many instructions are there? Suppose if I am considering the 100 instructions are there, if I am considering the 100 instructions are there. Okay, each and every instruction is executing one by one. When it is reaching to the 100, the job one is complete. I can say that job one is completed. But if it is doing like that, there is no kick, right? So I will what I will do this at an instruction 50, a failure was an occur. What will happen now? Whether there are two options, it will start again or it will stop here and it will go to the job 2 or something else. So the answer is it may do two ways. Or the first way is it may stop this job, or again it will start the job J1. So here what we have to learn nothing but, so when the failure occur like this, so we people know that the from instruction 1 to instruction 50 complete processing was done, but from instruction 51 to to instruction 100 there is no processing was not yet done. So I can't say that it is a completion of your job. So whatever the processing was, it is an incomplete. I am not able to get the proper information. For suppose if you are asking something your database, when it is giving reply back to your according to your request, something was occur over here, only you got half of the information. How can you analyze that information? It is wrong, right? You are not able to understand that one also. So here also, when a job is performing with different kinds of instructions, something was failure occur at that some point of view, either it should have to stop entire the transaction, it may go to the another transaction, or again it should have to start from the I1. So if it could be like this, I can say that these instructions or this jargon will be in the atomic in nature. So I can simply can call as a, this is having the property called as the atomicity. So the atomicity property will tell that whether anything failure will occur, again it should have to go and it should have start again, or it should have to put it as a stop mode. Wait, it's not getting to be, yeah, now. Okay, so, okay. I think you people will well known about your profit, loss, banking transactions, all those things, right? So, I want to tell, and you have to ask the question, but there is you can ask the questions in the comment sections, okay? And here from this you can learn the definition of your transaction. What is it? Each and every activity what you are performing on the database is called as a transaction. Instead of job, what I am calling over here transaction, because we are working with your transaction and concurrency control, so I can simply call it one as called as a transaction. So I can give a definition simply called as the transaction is, it's not mandatory, but I am giving, transaction is a set of instructions performs which perform a logical unit of work. So, a transaction is not in a single thing, it is in a bunch. It is a bunch of your instruction where it will perform a logical unit of work, because it has to, when it is starting, it should have to complete each and everything. So then only I can say that there is a transaction, and it is having the property called as a atomic. This is a basic definition. Once again I am repeating, transaction is in a set of instructions which perform a logical unit of work. So if I want to give you the more clarity about the transaction, because this is a basics, you have to be very perfect. The pillars of this concurrency control and the transaction management, this is asset properties, and the definition of the transaction, you have to be very clear in this matter. So I went for the bank, okay. There is a person called as A, and my friend is there, B. Okay, my friend was asked to transfer the 100 rupees. My friend was asked that to transfer the 100 rupees. So I want to transfer amount 100. So I will write in the each and every instruction according to how the bank is going to do. Suppose this is my transaction table. What is my transaction? I want to transfer, or I want to credit, or okay, I want to credit 100 rupees to my friend B. So first, what kind of transactions, what, not transaction, what kind of activity, what kind of instructions we are going to perform if you want to transfer 100 rupees from A to B. So first we have to read the A, because whether the balance is there or not. Suppose if I am don't having any balance, how can I send the 100 rupees? That's why I should have to read my account balance of A. And then whatever the account balance is there, from my account balance I should have to minus the 100 rupees. Yes, then I should have to write, because if I am doing the modification and I should have to be committed at that time. So suppose if I am having the 500 rupees, if I am removing the 100 rupees, 400 rupees again it is going to there, that I am going to write. Now whatever the amount is there, I have to transfer into the B. Now B is going to write. Okay, this is the bunch of instructions we are performing on the transaction T1. Suppose, okay, I read my balance, I did debited 100 rupees my from balance, but when when I am adding 100 rupees, when I'm adding 100 rupees to my friend B, this failure will occur. Now you tell me, I will tell that, hey, I given money to you, know, I said like that. But you are getting the money? No, not money. So here, if it's the same thing I was explained over here, something failure occur, there is no proper information whether it is working or whether it is continuing the transaction, or I can't say right here. What A will do? The A will tell that, yeah, I was debited the amount, but is B will get the money? No. So to stop like this failures occurs, we are moving on to the topic called as a asset property. The asset properties will tell that, what kind of things you can perform and what kind of things should not perform on the transaction. So the next topic we are going to learn about the asset properties. If you are having any questions, you can comment, and I will respond to you. I will give my mail ID in the description box also, and I will give my WhatsApp number also. If you are having any doubts, you can ask to me. I hope you all are clear with the basic definition and what is mean by transaction. And next we will move on to the part 2 session of your transaction and concurrency control. That is your asset properties, and the next section is your asset properties. I hope you enjoy the class.